I finished Binding 13 and I have some thoughts, so let's talk about it. If you do not know what Binding 13 is, this is the very first book in the Boys of Tommen series. Now, Chloe Walsh is from Ireland, and that is where she currently lives. So a lot of these books are actually based on her own personal experiences. If you have not read these books and you're interested, I would definitely check trigger warnings, because there are a lot of things in these books, from what I've read in this one and from what I've heard of the next ones, that can deal with very, very heavy topics. Also, heads up, I'm for sure giving spoilers in this. So let's talk about things that I liked with this book, because I'm very conflicted about this book, to be totally transparent. A few things that I liked. I did like that this was set in Ireland. I do like to read about other countries, other cultures, just getting out of like my own daily life and, you know, where I live and things that I've experienced. So I did enjoy that. I do enjoy that it is written from and derived from the author's own personal experiences, and as sad or happy as those things might be, I do think it makes the story just a little bit more personable. So I did enjoy that aspect of it. I did really enjoy Shannon's brother. They obviously are in a very abusive household, and their father is just a piece of shit, to be completely honest. So to see how protective Joey was over Shannon, over their brothers, and to see that love exists even in the worst of circumstances, I did love to see that and see that protectiveness. I also really did like the friendship of Claire and Lizzie and Gibbsy as well. I thought that they are all really good friends. And when you read about where Shannon kind of came from at her old school to now, and the friendships that she has developed and kind of getting her confidence back, I really did enjoy reading about that. The things that I did not enjoy about this book. Now, I will say I am going to read the second one. I will read the whole series. I thought that this book could 100% be 200 pages less. I felt like we kept going through the same situation over and over and over again in different scenes. One, I thought Shannon was one of the most insufferable female main characters that I have ever read about. It drove me insane how much this girl has no backbone in any situation and cannot stand up for herself whatsoever. And that is just my raw, unfiltered opinion about her. I am very aware she is 16 years old. I am very aware she comes from an abusive household. I understand that. But the amount of times of, I'm helpless, I can't do anything, save me, I'm crawling into your arms, like that drove me nuts. So that is something I honestly almost stopped reading because of how insufferable she was. The way that Johnny like got so angry over things, like chill the fuck out, guy. Like it's okay. Like he was just so pent up and like so like a bomb ready to explode all the time. It was like, okay, we're kind of overdoing this whole character situation. And how like overly protective he was like right away. It was just like, this is not reality. Like this does not happen. And I get it's a book, whatever. It was a little redundant, and it was just like a little overkill at times. And we just kept doing the same scene kind of over and over and over again instead of progressing into something else. So I've already started reading the second one. I will give the first one, I will be generous and give it 3 stars. Like I would give it under if I really, really thought about it, but we're just going to go ahead and say 3 stars. So I am starting to read this. I am already noticing a difference in the first part of this book of the writing, of the situations they're in. There are certain things I'm already noticing that are different. So I am feeling hopeful about the second one, and I've heard a lot of people say, yes, I feel you on the first one. You have to keep reading. The story develops more. The characters become better. So I will start reading this and give you guys my thoughts, but that is my overall thoughts and opinion on the first book in the Boys of Tommen series. I'll let you guys know what I think about this, and that's all. Okay, bye.